We are the light, and the darkness is part of us. The darkness is created from the formation of material. As we come into this world and become physicality, our shadow follows us. When the sunlight shines, every object has a shadow. Without the sunlight, you wouldn't see the shadow. Without any other light, the material would not have its shadow. And without the material, without the physicality, you will not have your shadow. Your shadow is the darkness. And if you look at the shadow, what does the shadow do? Nothing. That's what it's supposed to do. Nothing. It is just there to reflect, to follow you. It is not supposed to be the one on the wheels. It is not supposed to be the one projected. This is where the souls get lost, if I want to put it that way. When we walk within our shadows, and when we empower our shadows, knowingly or unknowingly, we empower our shadows because we have forgotten that we are the sun. We are the sunlight. We believe that we are just the material. We believe that we are just the physical. So we run away from our shadows. We wonder why you follow us everywhere we go. We pray to the Most High, please take away this shadow. Take away this darkness from us. Why does this darkness keep following us? Take it away, oh Lord. We are lost. Until the time we become earnest enough to realize that we are the sun. We are not the material. The material is a vehicle. It's a conduit we use to explore and experience this world that we call Earth. Our bodies, the physicality are just our divine mediums. Of course, we take care of our body, we have to. That's the vehicle we have. That's how we breathe life. That's how we experience life. This is what we have. It is not the true us. It is ours. That's why we call it our body, your body. But it is not you. Because you are the light and you've created a body, you must have a shadow. And you must love your shadow. And you must keep your shadow at bay. You must not overly or artificially empower your shadow. You should take care of your shadow. Let your shadow just be there. This is why a great man that they call the Son of God, Jesus Christ, he said, Satan, get behind me. The darkness would have referred to as Satan, right? And what did he say? He said, get behind me. Your place is not in front of me. He wasn't scared of that shadow. He just said, hey, you're moving ahead of me. Just, take your place. I love you, but, just get behind me. Stay in your lane. Just stay right there. Whatever you're saying, that's cool, and that's what the thoughts would bring to you. That's what the psychological mind, the psychological energy that we all have created, all the thoughts of positive and negative, all those will come to you. So you could experience, so you could choose which one you want to experience. Now, if you fear a dark thought, you will experience it. You have chosen it because you fear it. Now, if you love a light thought, a beautiful thought, you will experience it. Now, if you love a dark thought and you just let it be, you would experience it as neutral. It's just gonna be. But if you fear it will do the things that you're afraid of, because that's what you've created. That's what you've said. That's what you've chosen. So let your darkness just be behind you, like your shadow should be. Your darkness is your shadow. Treat it as your shadow. See it. Know that you are the light. And for those in the religious sector, just know that God got you. God is the light. You don't have to go that far. Not everybody will be the cow that jumped over the moon. You got the support system. You got this in religions. We got that in spirituality, which is everywhere. You even got that in some cultures. Have faith in that, because it's real. Whatever you could think of, whatever you could project, whatever you could experience becomes real to you. Because at the end of the day, a lot may claim that all is an illusion and all is made real. If someone that they declare mad, he's crazy, but he's living in his own reality, in his own bubble. To him, it is real. He tells you, I'm seeing this, I'm seeing that. That's real too. But to you, you can't see it. It ain't real to you. He's in another home, so he's crazy. But he's living the reality that's real to him. Reality can be subjective. And a lot of this is going on in the world. Subjective. You don't have to take one or take the other. You just take the one that fits you, or you create yours. You don't have to fear this or fear that. You just stick to what will bring you that light, what you really want to experience. If it's joy, if it's peace, if it's love, just stick to what will bring that to you. If you don't have that, you got to create that. You got to go within. You got to go inwards. And you realize some things. You realize some magical miracles. You realize that you are that light. You are that love. And you are that joy. You are that peace. It is not outside of you. You are it. And once you can just be it, you would see that outside of you, it's going to be chasing you, because that's what you are. You're creating it. But you don't have to take my word for it. I can only point. You have to just be earnest enough, open-minded enough to go within. They call it meditate, some say. Now, meditation has a different connotations and meanings in different environments and beliefs and whatnot. You could explore all of them. You could do your research, go inwards, realize yourself, find yourself, and everything outside will follow suit. Have faith in whatever you believe in. Have conviction. You're going to be all right. Regardless, you're going to be all right. You reap what you sow. That is true. Whatever way you react to whatever comes to you, or better still, I want to say whatever way you respond to whatever comes to you is how you're going to experience and live your world and your reality. Happiness is not, permanent happiness is not found outside. You can only find temporary ones. Permanent happiness is found inside, is when you realize that you are the happiness. I tell my son, I smile and I laugh for no reason. For no reason, because I can. It's just because I can, and I do because I can. I still breathe, and I got this wonderful gift of a body that can breathe in oxygen. And I can see things. I can see all these beautiful things. I can explore it. I can experience it. I can admire it. I can appreciate it. I woke up in the morning this day. So I smile. There's always something to appreciate. I laugh. And because I laugh and people around me look at me, why are you laughing? Before you know it, they're smiling. They don't even know why we're laughing. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know, and I don't care. Because I'm enjoying. Don't you like to be enjoyed? They say, yeah, we like it, but we want to know the reason why. I'm like, do you need a reason? I don't need a reason, bro. I don't need a reason. Damn, I don't need a reason, man. You know, I live my life and they told me I needed a reason. I gotta do this, I gotta build this, I gotta do that, I gotta get this ambition, I gotta come here, I gotta achieve this, I gotta do this, I gotta so many things. I was climbing mountains and mountains and mountains, and it never ends. Bottomless pit. I kept doing that and kept doing that until I broke and realized, no, I'm just gonna go for the feelings anyway. Isn't that why we're doing all these things in the first place? Isn't that why we're trying to get all this material stuff? Isn't that why we're trying to, so we can be happy, so we can be peaceful, so we can have love, so we can feel love? We can feel love, period, not feel love from someone else or give love. Just feel love, whichever way it comes. I could always feel love. I could close my eyes and I could just think about how my mother loved me. My mother still loves me. How she comforted me. How she embraced me. Oh my God, tears come out of my eyes, because how can you love a human being this much? That's me feeling love that moment. I didn't have to buy nothing. I didn't need nobody. I didn't need nobody telling me, hey, I love you. No, I just went in words and I felt it. Don't let nobody deceive you. Don't let nobody fool you and say, nah, that's not, you're fooling yourself. What you mean I'm fooling myself? I feel love. I feel joy. I feel joy. You know, I feel joy right now. And nothing had to happen for me to feel joy, for me to be joyous. And that joy continues. It's eternal. It's eternal. You know why? Because I don't need nothing to buy it. It's inexpensive. It is cheap. It is the simplest thing I could ever just have. Like, I could just have it anytime. It is not difficult at all. But yet, the illusion is the simplest thing and the most difficult to realize. Because I know we all need an explanation all the time. We've been taught the opposite. We've been programmed to look the other way. It took me 30 years to realize that. And I had to be almost on a deathbed in the hospital for months. I had nowhere else to go. That was rock bottom. I just started laughing at some point. Like, yeah, what's the point? Something magical happened. I realized that. I'm in the music business, music industry, because I love to create music and because it brings me joy. It heals me. I create joy through it. And I spread and I expand and I extend that joy to others. I see the faces of people who listen to my song and the way they grasp to it and the way they love it. Man, damn, I'm in heaven. I'm like, whoa, I've never seen a joy like this. To see somebody else enjoy. And also because I helped in the creation of this joy. I've never been so appreciative of life, so honored, so humble, so like, wow. Nature, consciousness, God, the universe, whatever you want to call that, loves me so much that I am the medium for this beautiful gift, beautiful energy to come out from, and look at what it does for others. And before it does it for others, it does it for me first. It is not mine. It is for the world. I don't take ownership of it. But in the material world, as a businessman, yes, I got my rights. That's how we do it in this world. So of course I'll take my share. I gotta make money too, right? But in the right way. You don't have to be greedy. How many monuments are you gonna build? You'll never fill that hole. You see, money can buy pleasure, which can give you temporary happiness. Temporary. You're gonna go for more. You want more. You want more. You want more. You want more. You keep going, you keep going. I got money, I gotta make more money, I gotta make more pleasure, I gotta make more. You never end. You will never find that permanent happiness because it don't exist there. It's an illusion. Pleasure is great. I love it. Nobody loves pain. Yet it's very valuable because it makes us grow. But even yet, my conscious mind would not choose pain, it would choose pleasure. That's okay. But you gotta know pleasure is temporary. And that's all money can buy. The true happiness is inside of you. And you don't need nothing to buy that. You don't need nothing to have that. It's already in there. Just go inwards and harness that through true happiness. It's in you. Clear and balance your energies. Just take off all these programs, get them off, all these thoughts and all these fears and all this heaviness and all this. Take them off. Just forgive yourself, forgive everyone, forgive whatnot, and just let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There is a song that was created and it's let it be, let me be, let it be, and let it go. And once that happens, once you are empty again, you will find your true self, which is joy. That is your true self. And love, the magnificent love that attracts, that is your true self. Those are the fragrance of your true self. They are the fragrance of your true self. And peace is the fragrance of your true self. Those three From peace, when you're peaceful, when all your energies are settled and balanced, from that peace, you would see how joy and love starts growing from there. It's the fertile land when you have peace, and then joy and love grows from there. It's inside of you. Do not let the outside lie to you. The outside is only a secondary effect. It's not as powerful as the inside. You gotta go realize that. Don't take my word for it. But you can see how I live my life. And when people ask me the question, why are you so content? That's why. All this happened and all that happened. Why are you still all right? That's why. I can never not be all right, because I am all right. That's who I am. That's what we are. All right is one of the fragrance of our soul. But when we dip into the illusion of our shadow, which I call the darkness, which we have to experience in this world, because the polarity, the duality we created here is to experience our darkness. And when we're done giving a lot of power to our darkness, we got to settle. And start experiencing the light that we truly are. So when I see my brothers and sisters in this consciousness, and I see some exploring their darkness, I know I was there before. I love them from afar unconditionally. I do not judge them. I would not support them empowering their darkness, because I know they will suffer, and I do not want to see them suffer. I want to see them joyous. I want to see them laugh. I want to see them I would only tell them that I love them, and I would only show them my light in the hopes that they realize theirs. They realize that they are that. And a consciousness within me would see them as grandchildren, because I was them, and I could still be them if I choose. I could experience that. Sometimes I even do. So I'm not too much in la la land. So I could feel what's going on in somebody else's energy. So I could tell them, okay, that's the steps I took to get over that. As opposed to me telling them, hey, you could just do it, you could do it. No, I gotta feel the difficulty they feel. So I know it's not something simple. I can't be telling them, hey, it's just that easy. Nah, it is simple, but it's not easy. And I'll feel them. I'll give them empathy, that I feel you, I know this. I just felt this a couple of days ago, but hey, these are the steps I took. I realized it was just an illusion. My darkness don't have that much power. It is my shadow, and I kept it back where it was supposed to be. And I did it like Jesus Christ. I said, Satan, get out my back. Satan, get behind me. Yes. Yes. You are beautiful, and you would always be. But if you turn your back, you can also be ugly. It is the same coin. It is your choice. You are the light, and you would always be. But if you turn your back, you would always be the darkness. It is your choice. The 3 P's. That's what I call it. Pleasure, pain, and there's a third P that is born from the 4th P, presence. Polarity is pleasure and pain. See, the masochists love pain. Most of us are not masochists. So we love pleasure, and we'll do anything not to have pain. We'll do anything just to have pleasure. They're one and the same, on the same coin. But there is something on the neutral side that watches and observes both that same coin. In every pleasure, there is always the doorway to the pain. And in every pain, there is always the doorway to the pleasure. In every darkness, there is always the doorway to the light. And in every light, there is always the doorway to the darkness. Because they're one and the same. Just 2 sides of a coin. But there is the third choice. Presence. Whatever comes, comes. I see pleasure and pain the same. Because I'm just present. Because I'm present, I have a liberty. I have the liberty to observe and to be outside my box and to watch my box and even to watch myself, my character that I used to call self, but it's still a self. Now it's a smaller self because I could watch it on the screen of my movie, my life, my reality, my experience going on because I'm in present. I'm in the presence. I don't have to choose between pain or pleasure. And because of presence, I feel the third P. Peace. P-E-A-C-E. Peace. You see, that did not come in my mind. Reason being because my consciousness wanted me to explain pleasure and pain and presence because presence is so important. That is the 4th P, presence. Peace is the 3rd P. That is the place where you want to be. Peace. You want to harness the peace in you. Namaste once again. And I'll be back soon enough.